What's up, you guys? Welcome to today's video. In today's video, I want to talk about health, mental health, and I think in these videos, I know it's been a while since I posted, but I'm definitely gonna post this video. Um, I think a lot of you guys know that I spent the last 5 years just working, trying to get myself someplace where I could at least feel stable and all this other mess, right? And I practically pushed out everything else just to try to focus on that. And I'm in this place now where I can't, or it's a temporary place that I'm in, but it gives me enough time to take a break, to still have food to eat, a bed to sleep in, people to talk to. Pretty much everything that's outside of just me grinding and working, I have right now. The only thing I don't have right now is grinding and working, but I have everything else right now. So I pretty much have the opposite as of right now of what I had before I came here. And so now I got a bed. I don't want to say where I'm at. Maybe somewhere down the line I'll tell you where I'm at, but for now I don't want to say where I'm at. And anyways, the point I'm trying to make is I have the opposite of everything. I have basically everything that I want, that I'm pushing for to get, technically maybe as some kind of reward or something like that, if I just grind hard enough. You know what I mean? A sense of freedom, some friends I can hang out with, some time that I can actually spend to have a good time. Because I've been spending so much time just working and grinding that I haven't been really giving myself enough time to just enjoy myself and enjoy life. And that's why I want to call this video Health is Wealth. And not just your physical health, but your mental health. You guys really have to prioritize your mental health, guys. You really do. I'm noticing this generation is not doing so well mentally. And, I will admit, probably the last couple videos I've been making on this channel, I've been struggling with my mental health. Maybe, I hope that the advice that I give is good and it can help a lot of people. But I do want to say that, I will admit that the past couple videos that I have been making, I was struggling with my mental health. I was, not to say that I'm not a smart guy or I can't help you guys out or I can't give you good advice. I know I definitely can. It's just that, when I came out of high school back in 2018, I'm 25 now, but back in 28, I basically spent the last 5 years just trying to get something together, and when I was in high school, I felt like my mental health, everything was good when I was in high school. My mental health was good. Shoot, my body, I'll even put a picture up somewhere. You know what? I'll put the picture right in this video of what I look like when I was 16. This picture right here is what I look like when I was 16. Now I look pretty, I'm looking good, and my physical appearance wasn't the only thing that was looking good. It was my mental health, my social skills, everything was on point, right? And then I started working in 2019, right? I ended up getting into a couple things that kind of slowed me down a bit. I got into a relationship with the wrong woman. I made a couple decisions that set me back, and it caused me to, I wasn't able to socialize like I wanted to and stuff like that, and I ended up in a drought and I had to get out. And going through all that really put a heavy hit on my mental health. And when I finally decided that I wanted to continue what I wanted to do on this channel, I had a lot of doubts. I had a lot of doubts on myself and everything like that, because I thought that, I probably wasn't going to be able to give good advice because my mental health wasn't where I wanted it to be and all this other mess, which is why I started this channel kind of late. I should have started this channel when I was 16, 17, 18. I probably would have been able to get some really good advice. In fact, I could still give that same advice that I gave when I was 16, especially now I'm in this position, the position I'm in now, where I don't really have to worry about grinding right now. I could just focus on health. And I've been doing that for the past 5 months. I've been here for 5 months so far, almost 6, coming close to 6 months. And within these past 6 months, I've been able to really get my mental health in a good spot, good place. And I just want to let you guys know that mental health is like more important than anything. You know, you want to focus more on, I could honestly say that if you are focused on making money, you're gonna actually harm your mental health is if you just make money and then save it. Because honestly, I've noticed that our parents and all our grandparents and stuff, they always prioritized saving money. But I always noticed that it always affects your mental health in the process, because you're just, whenever you're just saving money, you're always putting in more than what you're getting back. You're always putting in more than what you deserve. And whenever you do something and you put in more into it and you get less in return, you get less than what you know you deserve, that you really know for a fact you deserve. Never mind the whole "it is what it is" mentality. Okay, when you do something and you know for a fact that you truly deserve the return, and you don't get that return, trust me, it's gonna affect your mental health. It will. You'll whether it's stress that you feel or frustration that you feel, whenever you're feeling feelings like that, those things like that will always impact your mental health in a negative way. Now, what you should do so that you could prioritize your mental health is take a little bit of risk, right? Whenever you save some money, invest it somewhere, because that investment, you can make more money investing it than if you were to just work and then save and work and then save and then work and then save. And plus, working and saving, that leads to a scarcity mindset where you're basically holding what you have, thinking that there's no other way you can do, there's nothing you can do with it. And plus, you gotta understand that money is losing value as it sits. You gotta just throw it somewhere, let it do something, whether it goes up or down. Don't even because you think about it, you're gonna lose that money anyway, even if it just sits. So why don't you invest it somewhere, and whether that investment goes up or down, hey, you were better off taking that risk anyways, okay? Now, I'm just going to let you know that. So I hope this video can help a lot of you guys out there. You know, I feel like my mental health has been doing a lot better. You know, one thing that really affects everybody's mental health more than anything is your freaking job, dude. You working at a job will always negatively impact your mental health, because it's the simple fact that you're not there because you want to be there, but you're there because you have to be there. That in itself is what's going to negatively impact your mental health. A job is never intended for you to stay there long term. I don't care what the crap is that they say. Oh, well, you got to stay at one job for 40 years and then retire. That's all crap. Okay, that's low vibrational thinking. You don't want to stay in one place forever. You're gonna drive yourself into the biggest misery pit that you can imagine doing that. You don't have all these years on your clock for you to just stay out in one spot. And then a lot of you like to turn around and say that it's God's fault. Now, I'm not going to get all religious on you guys here, but I know a lot of people out there do that. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to get all religious and get into all that, okay? But the reason why I say that is because it's nobody else's fault but your own, because you can control how things play out. You can control how things play out. The only thing God did was put you on this planet. Now, it's up to you to do what you know is best for you to have, like, basically the best life you can live, or at least the closest you can get to that, you know. But you should prioritize your mental health, and you should put that over your job. Put that over the job, put that over the mortgage, put that over the house, put your mental health over responsibility, and you will be happier. When you put yourself in a mentality where your responsibilities are more important than yourself, that even that in itself is gonna lead you to like this negative mentality where you're gonna be depressed and all this other mess. You don't want to be like that. You want to be positive and feel good. You know, you like, think about it. You do all this work and you work hard and you do all these things to do what? What are you doing it for? To fill that void that you got inside you, right? Well, guess what? You can fill that void in doing other things. You can fill that void doing, you don't have to do, in fact, I've always wondered why I've always felt fulfilled on the inside, even though I'm not even where I want to be. And people look at me, people can tell that I have this fulfillment within me. As I sit here and make this video, I'm just whole. Like, there's no void. And I have all kinds of crap going on. Like, I'm near the edge of homeless right now, and I'm still feeling whole inside, because it's not about, what it's really about is prioritizing yourself more. Not to say that, let's say you have kids, right? Let's say you have kids, because I know a lot of people are going to hear this and they're going to be like, well, that sounds kind of selfish. Yeah, I mean, in a way it does sound kind of selfish, but hear me out. You're not necessarily being a selfish person, okay? You're just considering yourself. Consider yourself. Don't treat yourself like you're a product of something. You know, like a lot of you work at these jobs and you basically treat yourself like you're a product of the company. Like you're like, no, that company can go screw itself. If you have a bad knee or you have a bad back or something like that, you need to get the hell out of that factory job. You need to get the hell out of there. You need to go somewhere where you can, where you can feel, get a job at an office or something at that point. You know what I'm saying? Change, you need to make change. The reason why you're at that job and you're so miserable, that misery that you're feeling is a sign that you need to find a better job, that you need to get out that job. You need to go do something else. And you know what? You know it. I don't even have to tell you that. And you know, if you're going to get upset for here, I want to say, hey, how about you enjoy your day tomorrow? Let's see if you can do that. Let's see how hard it's going to be for you to do that. You need a new job. Yeah, I don't care if you went out. I don't care if you went to school for it. You need a new job. Because everything you go through in life is meant to teach you something. You filling that void that's inside you, that is the end goal. Not the job you're working, not retiring, not doing this, not doing that. No, filling that void inside you. You need to find a way to do it. Even if you went to school and you got a career and you went through all this mess just to get to where you are right now, and you got everything you want and you still haven't filled that void, guess what? You better go do something else. You're gonna have to change it up. I would honestly say that everybody's life goal, whether they admit it or not, is to fill whatever that void is that they have inside of me. For some reason, it's filled. But that's because of the mentality that I have. And it's like the mindset that I have is what's allowing me to keep it fulfilled. I don't put my career, I don't put other people, I don't put my job, I don't put anything over my health. Now, if you have kids, you may have to make some sacrifices because, hey, those are kids, okay? I get that. I totally get that. You know what I mean? But check this out. I guarantee you making your kids happy can fill that void too. I bet you making your kids happy can fill that void too. All right, you guys? So whatever it is, the end goal, fill that void. All right, so I'm going to let you go on that note. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.